You've been to a few Better Boards conferences. Today, what are the big messages you're picking up?
I'm finding a lot of interest in the commercialisation of not-for-profits and the need to make sure that not-for-profits and charities remain sustainable and relevant in their sectors.
Certainly, I think that there's been a real focus on looking outside the square, and they're moving towards social media to make changes on the ground, making changes in real life.
A clear message is to really think about the future. And particularly if you're moving into a commercial enterprise, really test the risk side of it before you move forward and make sure that you know what structures you're going to operate under.
The first couple of sessions have been very enlightening. There were lots of challenging ideas there, concepts, and we've just been talking that there are a few things we can take back to the organisation and ask some difficult questions there.
I think that after 29 years in the sector, it's going to be a challenging time ahead, and that I think that the message that I'm getting today is, particularly in the marketing side of it, it's going to be very important for the sector, especially the not-for-profit sector, that they're prepared to get out and market themselves, be ready to adapt to change.
It's an orderly market. There'll be a lot of small players, a bunch of medium-sized and a very small handful of big ones. And they're trying to push to go for big.
The opening presentation this morning really made me think about what are the new things that we can do that are not add-ons. It's very relevant as we develop a new strategic framework for the next 3 years, thinking about what do we stop doing, what are new ways of doing things, and the session that we've just had in the interactive panel, really thinking through a systematic approach to talking with our board members about what we're doing it, how we're doing it, how we hold our meetings, thinking about are there members that we need to have a conversation with about is it time to move on, who are the new people that we need to bring in.
The key message for me was from David's research is to show that in fact if corporations are concerned about staff turnover, one of the ways in which corporations don't need to keep recruiting extra people is that you link up with some sort of corporate social responsibility program, work with a non-for-profit organisation, and they will then so inspire your own staff in your corporation that people will want to stay longer because they will feel proud about working for your business knowing that it's connected with a not-for-profit organisation.
Rethinking, reinventing ourselves and reconnecting. I think that's more important than anything else.
It's little bits and pieces you get from every session. You pick up little things that you could do better or improve, or ideas that you hadn't thought of. So I've taken numerous things away from the sessions.
We're sort of on track. That's what was good to find out. There's lots of things that we're doing that are right, and there's lots of things that we can improve on.
Testing time, you've got your ideas about where things are going, what you need to do. So this is really measuring as to whether you're on the right track or not.
An emphasis on communication, and how do you relate really to your stakeholders, and how do you pass your message so that you have a call to action?
It's going to be all about collaboration. I think that's going to be the big thing, involving your stakeholders, involving your staff, your other board members in different ways. I think there's lots of opportunities to engage new people as well, so looking outside of just the traditional barriers of distance and that sort of thing, but looking at ways that you can engage people outside of your usual scope, but also share information and keep people up to date with what's happening.